Alright. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين ما بعد. Alright. So our class today, the last week we reviewed the long vowels, which we call al-mad, tamam, which we call al-mad. So we did mad alif and then mad ya and mad al waw. And we emphasized that every fatha in the Arabic will come with mad alif, and every kasra will come with mad ya, and every dhamma will come with mad waw. You understand? So I think this is very simple, inshallah. Adam, did you review the mad? Oh, you didn't really review it. Okay. And we explained that mad alif always come with alif. With the fatha. Fatha always come with alif. And kasra, ya, and dhamma, wow. So I think this is what we did last week, and then I think there is no question about that, right? The only question is that other Kamal asked was the ya that has dot, right? You were asking about the ya that has dot. So in Arabic, if you have this ya that has dot, with another letter, the first thing you have to do is, the first thing you have to look at the vowels. Look at the vowels. Do the ya have vowels on top of it or at the bottom? If the ya doesn't have a vowel, look at the letter that is before the ya. What kind of vowel do that letter have? If that letter have the vowel kesra, then automatically you know that this kesra, this ya is there to prolong the kesra. You understand? For example, let's say ar-rahim. Ar-rahim. You see ar-rahim. So we have ha kesra and we have ya. And then this ya has dot. So if there is no vowel, because the dhamma is for the what? For the mim. Let me write it like this so that you guys can see it clear. Ar-ra, ar-rahim. You see it? Ar-rahim. So this ya, it doesn't have vowel on top of it. On top or at the bottom. It doesn't have it. So and the letter before the ya is ha, which has vowel at the bottom. That means this ya is there to prolong the ha, the kasra. You understand? So, and this ya we have another ya. This ya doesn't have anything on top of it. You understand? This ya, it doesn't have dot or vowel. How are you going to read this ya? So this word, how are you going to read it? Hatta. What about this one too? Hatta, and this one. How can you read this hatta? Because you have ya. And then we know mad ya only goes with what? With kasra. So how can you read this hatta? Huh? No, the dot is not for the ya. The dot is for, yeah. So don't say I put that. You cannot put dot on ya, on top of ya. This is how it is. You see, ha and ta, but we still have ya here. You understand? What was the point? The ya, originally, the ya is alif. You understand? Yes. So always if you see it, they will put some small alif on top of the ya. That means this is originally alif. If you go back to original word of this hatta is hattaya. Hattaya. You understand? Originally this ya supposed to have dot. And they turn the ya into alif so that the pronunciation will be what? Very simple. You understand? So they turn this ya into alif, excuse me, so that the pronunciation will be very simple. But they took the dot, and instead of to put the alif like this, the ya and the alif, they always this alif they put it on top of the ya. So how are you going to read this? Hatta. So this ya is here, but you don't read it. Instead of you to read the ya, you will read the alif. Is that understood? So every ya that doesn't have dot, that means it's a what? It's a sick letter. It's a sick letter. It's a sick letter. It doesn't have the dot. We call it huruf al illa. Huruf al illa. The letters that are sick. There are three also, like huruf al mad. Huruf al mad they call it huruf al illa, the sick letters. The alif and the ya and the waw. If there is no vowel on top of them, that means they are what? They are sick. You understand? That's why they call it huruf al illa. And then I think that subject is not in this book. I think we will look for another time to talk about that subject, huruf al illa. Why are they sick? You understand? Inshallah, maybe our next topic before we go to the second book, maybe we will emphasize on that, on the huruf al illa. You understand it? So the question that you asked about the ya, so always if ya is mud, that means it has dot. If ya is mud, what mud means? To prolong it, to elongate the what? The letter. So that means if ya has dot and there is no vowel on top of it, is there to prolong what? The the letter. But if this ya have vowel on top of it, that means we don't have mud here. We don't have mud here anymore. The only thing that we have is what? Letters. Yeah. So this ya, that means this ya is not anymore, it's not no more mud. All right. So the huruf al mad, they don't come with what? With vowel. The huruf al mad, all the three of the huruf al mad, alif and ya and wa, they don't come with vowels. No, because they are there to prolong. And then I think with this, if we look at the book, we see every year they have the dot, but they don't have vowel. And the alif also, the letter before them have the vowel, but they don't have vowel on top of them. You understand? And the wa also is the same thing. Wa also don't have any vowel on top of it. So let's go to page 47. Practice with mud. Practice with mud. So I want you to read Muhammad. Can you read the first one? Kitabun. This is mud. What mud do you see there? We don't the mud. We're talking about the mud. We're not talking about the vowels. What type of mud do you see there? Kitabun. Huh? No, look at it again. Kitabun. Kamal, what type of mud do you see there? Mud alif. Kitabun. Kitabun, we have mud alif. With what? The mud is prolonging what letter? Yes, letter ta. The mud is prolonging letter ta. So kitabun. So we don't have wow over there. We don't have yes. So and the second one is what? Read the word. Babun. What type of mud do you have over there? Alif. And the third one is what? Sa'atun. Also mad alif. Now, Adam, the second letters. Can you read them? The second line. Yeah. Sarirun. What type of mud do you have there? Madia. Good. And what again? What type of mud do you have? And what again? Re re Rishatun. What type of mud do you have over there? Madia. Now, and the last one. Kamal. Mm-hmm. Hutun. What type of mud do we have? And Dudatun. What type of mud do we have? And Boomatun. What type of mud do we have? Wow. Now we have mud. Wow. So these in your book you have to write the letters. Repeat them at the bottom. You see the space that they left? He left a space. You can feel it right now. Muhammad, go ahead. Feel the you feel the space, and then we'll see, inshallah. Huh? Look at where he's writing. You feel the space in the book. I see you. You started. You don't do it. You do it on top of the line. Yeah, on top of the line. You don't do it under the line. You do it on top of the line. No, Adam, on top of the line. Yes, you do it on top of the line. This alif come what? It doesn't connect to the bar. No. It's a printing mistake. The alif supposed to connect with the bar. Yes. Your mind is connected. Mm. Yes. Okay. Kitabun, as and boom. Now, dudatun. Now, come on. That's good. Jazakallah khair. And then I think we did schoon. We did schoon before, right? Huh? Okay, so this spoon we don't need it. We only need to read it, and then we are good to go. Can you give me a person? Oh, okay. Adam, shukran. Now I think you understand you understood the mud, right? All right. Okay. Masai didn't bring his book today, so yeah. You find one. You can take a picture and follow though, if you want. And now the school we are going to read the school. Kamal, can you read the school for us? Page 48, so that we make sure we covered everything. So read only the Arabic one. Only the Arabic. Kam, lam, min, qul, kif, bal, ud. Now continue. Now bayna, zaytunun, laymunun. Who know what's the meaning of laymunun? Lemon, yes, exactly. Lemon. It's the same thing. Now, baydatun. What's the meaning of baydatun? You can always put the meaning at the bottom. What the meaning of bayna? The first one. What is no the first one? Bayna, in between. In between, yes. Bayna is in between. Zaytunun is what? Fig. Okay, yes. Yes. And baydatun. What's the meaning of baydatun? Baydatun is egg. Egg, yes. Egg. Baydatun is egg. Ainun. What's the meaning of ainun, Masiri? Eyes, yeah. Jaybun. What's the meaning of jaybun? Ah, who know the meaning of jaybun? Jaybun. We use it a lot. Jaybun. Jaybun is a pocket. Yes. Yeah, jaybun is pocket. Yeah, pocket. Aina. No, aina. What's the meaning of aina? Aina al-waladu. Aina al-waladu. Where is the boy? Aina is where. Where? Aina, where? Yes. Aina al-waladu. Where is the boy? Understand? Aina Kamal. Where is Kamal? Laylun. Night. Laylun, night. So all this word you need to know them. All right, let's go. The next one. Go ahead, Mohammed. Read it. No. Read it again. Yeah, exactly. Lawnun. What is the meaning of lawnun? Color. Colors. A color. Color. No. Colors is alwanun. But lawnun is a color. No. Zawjun. What's the meaning of zawjun? Zawja. Zawja is wife. Zawjun is what? The man, husband. Yes. Husband is zawjun. All right. Law, law labun. I don't know the meaning in English. Law labun. I don't know the meaning in English. Law labun. No, no. So most of the time Google don't give you the accurate. They say screw. I think screw. Law labun. Yeah, law labun is a screw. Okay, so let's go. فوق. What's the meaning of فوق? Yeah, فوقكم سبعا شدادا وجعلنا فوقكم سبعا شدادا. فوق, on top of something, on top of you. وجعلنا فوقكم, we put on top of you سبعا شدادا. Yes. So فوق means on top. Yes, on top. فوق means on top. جورب. الله أكبر. يرحمك الله. I think we all have جورب here. جورب. What is جورب? Huh? No. No. You are close. We all have جورب here. Look at my hand. Socks. جورب is socks. Yeah. جورب is socks. نوم. Exactly. نوم is sleep. Sleeping. Sleep. خوف. Fear. يوم. Day. Day. Now. So Maseri, take this one and read from Amphon. From where you see the nose. Read from there. Amphon. You guys will write it over there again. Masjidun. Huh? War wardatun. Yeah, wardatun, a flower. House. Ibratun. Mistaratun. Good. Mistaratun. Junjumatun. Jumjumatun. That's a skull. Yeah, skull. Jumjumatun. Ar Arna. Aywa. Arnabun. Arnabun. Uh-huh. Mau. Mauzatun. Yeah, Mauzatun. That's okay. That's good. Mauzatun. And the next one also is a shadda. I think we did shadda too. We did shadda, right? All right. So yes, we will just go ahead and and brush on it, inshallah. Let me mark it. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and now do the next one too. I said, read the next one, the shadda. Let's go. Dubbun. Uh-huh. Qitpun or qitpatun. The second one is what? Qitpun or qitpatun. Okay, qitpatun. Mm-hmm. Huh? Battatun. Good. Battatun. Darrajatun. Mm-hmm. Huh? Qubba'atun. Qubba'atun. Naam. Tannu. Tannura. Tannuratun. Tannura. Tannuratun. Qubba'atun. Tannuratun. So all these they are in the book for you to read them and also know the meanings. For you to read them and know the meaning. What is the meaning? So you guys need to memorize it. Then you guys need to memorize it. And we know as for shadda is like yes, a double letter. Shadda is like a double letter. The first one is kun and the second one is haraka. Yes.
So there is after this book, there is one thing last one. It says moon letter and sun letter.
Okay, so I think we can do that today. And then the rest we will do reading. You understand? Muhammad, mashallah, you didn't finish. The rest you do it at home because you need to fill this one too. Okay, then you do it at home, all right? So this one, the reading, I think we should escape the reading for now. You understand? And then you guys will read it when you are home. You understand? But this one, why did they put it here for you to what?
A similar one.
Memorize it. You memorize it, you know it. If I ask you what is dubbun, you have to know what is dubbun. Khittatun, what is khittatun? So that means you have to review it. Khittatun is what? A cat.
Okay.
You understand? Dubbun is bear. A bear. A bear. And battatun is you understand it? So yes. Sorry. Mawzatun banana. So you guys you write, you fill those and inshallah we are going to. So what is the last thing from the book? Sun letter and moon letters. All right. Sun letter and moon. Yeah, you can hold the book. All right. So we have الشمسية. الشم نعم الحروف الشمسية. don't worry about the حروف. You already know. الشمسية شمسية القمرية. And this one I remember one time we did this. الشمسية means the the what? The sun. And القمرية means what? The moon. Al-Qamar means the moon. Shams means the sun. So they say Ash-Shamsiyya, the moon letters. Al-Qamariyya, Al-Huruf Al-Qamariyya, the sun letters, Ash-Shamsiyya, and then Al-Huruf Al-Qamariyya, the moon letters. So if we said sun letters and moon letters, what do you think? Sun letters and moon letters. Remember we did it on Saturday, last week Saturday, right? The sun letters and the moon letters in our after Maghrib class, the Quran class. Yeah, we did it. Well, we didn't do everything, but we explained about Ashamsiya and Qamariya. Basiri, what do you know about Ashamsiya and Qamariya? Okay, so exactly, and the Qamariya, yes, the letters that doesn't take shadda after alif and lam. So always remember, before you're going to have a sun letter or a moon letter, there must be something, which is what? Alif and lam. This one. The alif and the lam. This one and this one. This one and this one. This one and this one. Before you can have a sun letter and a moon letter. Before you can have a ash-shamsiyya and al. Even in the name, they have it. 1, 2. 1, 2. So this is what they call alif wal lam. It means alif, this one is alif, and what? And lam. School. You understand? So now, it's supposed to be alif and lam school. You understand? But whenever it's alif and lam school, that means it's a what? It's a moon letter. So the moon letter, that means you read at the alif and the lam and the next letter. The sun letter, you read the alif, you escape the lam, then you read the next letter. You understand that, Adam? So again, the sun letter, you read the alif, and then you escape the what? You skip the lam, and then you read the next letter. The moon letter, you read the alif, and then you read the lam. That's why you said what? Al, al, al. Look at this. Al is supposed to be like this. Al Qamariya. Al Qamariya. But look at this. Ash, Asha, Ashamsiya. So you don't read the lam. You avoid it. And then there must be some specific letters that you can do that with. There must be, uh-huh. Yeah, with a shadda, that's a sun letter, exactly. After alif and the lam. Yes. And then any letter does not have shadda. It's a what? It's a moon letter. That means you have to read the alif and the lam. You understand? And the another explanation, if you have another letter before the alif with the sun letters, you skip the alif, you skip the lam, and that letter that you have, you join it with the what? With the next letter. That's for the sun letter. The moon letter, if you have another letter before the alif and lam, you skip what? You skip the alif, you read the lam, and the letter that come after it. Yes, lam still have the school. So now, let's give one example so that we can explain it. We start with the sun letters. We said what? We take from here ashamsu. You see it? How do you read it? Asha. It's like you are reading it like this. How do you read this? Ashamsu. Ashamsu is what? The sun. Ashamsu. So that means this shadda that you see in here, this sheen is what? It's a double letter. The sin is double. That's why they put the shadda on top of the sheen. So every sun letter have what? The shadda. Every sun letter must have shadda on top of it. And what is shadda means? That means the letter is what? Is double. So they put it, they put the shadda on top of the sheen so that they will what? They will save space. You understand it? They will save what? Space. Because if they are going to write every letter twice like this, and then yes, it's not gonna be good for us. You understand it? So every sound letter must have what? Shadda on top of it. Now, what I want to explain is, you see, if you are going to read it like this alone, you're going to read the alif and you skip the lam and then you read the what? The shin. So, asha, ashamsu, ashajaru. You see, ashajaru is like this lam is not what? It's not in use. All of them like that. Al ashamsu, ashajaru, al what? Al laylu, an naharu. You understand? Is that like the lam, you don't read the lam. Why? Because you started with the alif. You skip the lam, you read the next letter. But if there is letter before the alif, which is what? Let's say wa. Let's say wa. How are you going to read this? Exactly. If there is a letter before the alif, you're going to skip the alif, you skip the lam, then you join the waw and the sha together. Washajaru. Ar-Rahman. Ar-Rahman. Let's go to Rahman. Ar-Rahman. علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان. You see, so والشجر والنجم. You understand? والنجم. Let's say النجم. النجم. You see? What is the meaning of النجم? The stars. النجم. والشجر. The trees. So you see, this one, you start with the alif, so you skip the lam, and then you read what? The nun. النجم. But if there is wow, what will happen? You skip the alif, you skip the lam, you read the nun. Then you say what? والنجم. You say والنجم, and then you say والشجر يسجدان. They prostrate. To who? To Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You understand? So every sun letter, if you are going to start with the sun letter, you read the alif, you skip the lam, and then you read the what? The next letter. That's how the sun letters works. So in order to know that, to know how to read it, you have to know the letters. In order to know how to read it, you have to know the letters. Because some books, when you are reading some books, they don't put the shadda on the words. They don't put the shadda. They don't put the vowels on top of it. You understand? So the moment you see it, you know how to read it. If there is no what? Vowels on top of it. If there is no vowel on top of this letter. So now, how do you really know how to read it? Huh? How do you really know how to read this word? This word. Yes, because of the shadda.
The silent.
You understand? So let's put these words. How are you going to read this? How are you going to read this? You see, you have to think about it. You have to think about it. You have to think about it. But if you know ba, is it a sun letter or a moon letter? Then you know how to read it. So if it's a moon letter, then how are you going to read it? Oh, automatically al bahru. Al, you read it what? Al bahru. Automatically. So that means you have to know the ba. Automatic, the moment you see the alif and the lam, and then you look at the ba, you said, okay, this ba is what? It's a moon letter. Automatically. It can be kasra, but still the moon letter. The ba can be kasra, the ba can be dhamma, the ba can be fatha. But it cannot be schoon. It cannot be schoon. It cannot be schoon, and then the ba cannot be shadda after the alif wal lam. But ba can be shadda after the jim. You understand? Ba can be shadda. Like arrabu. Arrabu. What's the meaning of arrabu? You see it? Ba can be shadda. Don't think that ba is not a sound letter, so that means ba cannot be shadda. No. Yes, exactly. Ba in the third position, in the third after the second position, after alif wal lam, ba can be what? Shadda, even though ba is not the sound letter. This is what you have to think about. Because if you see this is what? Ra. This ra, is it a moon letter or a sun letter? Sun letter, because ra have what? Shadda. This ba has shadda. Is it a moon letter or a sun letter? It's a moon letter. You understand? So ba cannot be a sun letter. Even though this ba have what? Shadda. Because ba is not in position that you can say is what? It's a sun letter, because ba is not the word after the letter after alif wa lam. You understand it? You understand it? So ba can be shadda, but it's not a what? It's not a sound letter. So this one, if you see the ba, that's why I said always think about the alif and the lam. The moment you see alif and lam, look at them. What letter is after them? So you can compare. This letter is a sun letter. This letter is a moon letter. So if it's a sun letter, that means automatically it has what? Shadda. If it's a moon letter, that means automatically there is no what? Shadda. And then you are going to read all the three letters. The alif and the lam and the letter after the alif and lam. You are going to read it. But when there is shadda, you are going to read the alif, skip the lam, read the next letter. That's the difference between the sun letters and the moon letters. It's difficult to understand, but if you practice, the more you practice, the more you know them. The more you read, the more you understand them. You understand? You cannot understand it just right now. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can make it easy for you to understand it. But you can understand it now. If you move from here, forget it. So you have to what? Practice it. Read it. You have the whole Quran. It's moon letter, sun letter. So read. Even so, let's take Surah Al-Insan. The Surah. Surah Al-Insan. Let's say Hal Ata Alal Insan. Let's start with Al-Insan. Al-Insan. Is it a sun letter or a moon letter? Moon letter. Why? Al. Because you read all of it. The moment you say Al, you know that it's a sun letter. It's a moon letter. Al-Insan. So let's say The moon letters. We don't even have to look at the book now. You understand? Close the books. The moon letters. That means we have what? We have alif. Alif is one of the moon letters. Al insan. Hal ata alal insan. You said alal, but you read al insan. You see, al insan. Hal ata alal insan. Insani. You see? So you connect the lam with what? With the alif? No. You connect the lam with the lam. You see? Alal insan. So the moon letters, you only skip the what? The alif. If you are connecting them, you only skip the what? The alif. And then you join the letter to the what? To the next what? To al. Hal ata alal alal insan. So this is the alif. So that means you have read the al and the alif kasra e. Hal ata alal insan. So there is no any shadda here. You understand? So first of all, we have what? Alif. Let's go. The next one is what? Not the letters. I'm talking about the ayah. Sheikh Lamin. هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر. Let's say الدهر. Is it a sun letter or a moon letter? Sun letter. Why? Because you said adda. حين من الدهر. So we have another what? Sun letter, which is what? Dal. So automatically dal is a sun letter. So let's say mina dahri. So you see, you have skipped the alif and then you skip the lam and then you connect the noon with the da. Hinun minadda. Mina dahri. Why do you skip this and this? Because of the moon letter here. The sun letter here, sorry. Because of the sun letter here. Because of the shadda. That's why you have to skip this and this. So mina hinun mina dahri. But if there is no mina, how are you going to read this? Dahri? You have to read this one. You have to always start with the alif. Ad-dahri. So that means you only skip the lam. Is that understood? If there is nothing before the alif and lam, that means you are going to now with the sun letter you don't have school on top of the lam. With all the sun letters, that's a good question. With all the sun letters, you don't have school on the lam. There is no school on the lam with all the sun letters. You get that? That's a good question because all the sun letters you cannot have. Yes, you cannot have school on the sun letters. Azilla alayhi muzilla. You understand? You cannot have school on the lamb with the sun letters. But with the moon letters, you always have school on it. That's very simple. And that's a good question. So this one you cannot say al and then say what? Dad. It's gonna be difficult. Why? You guys know. Exactly. Because of the two schools. And then two schools cannot what? Meet in Arabic ever. Two schools cannot meet in Arabic. They can never. So if you have two scones, you have to drop what? You have to drop one. Which one do you have to drop? The first one. You always drop the first one. So two scones, This lamb, schoon, they drop it. No schoon. Why? Because we have schoon with the dal. So this is how it's going to be. You see? This is how it's going to be. So how can you read this word? Al id dahri. You cannot read it. So that means two schoons. Which one are you going to drop? The first one. And then you drop this one, the schoon with the lamb all, and then you said what? Ad dahri. So for you to read the tool dal, or for you to put the tool dal, they made it easy for us. And they what? They erase the dal and the schoon, and then they put what? Shadda. So you can read it very simple. And then you see, instead of this ha all the way here, this ha you move it here. You save space. So that you said ad-dahri. Very simple. You understand? So note it. Note it in your book. Note it in your mind that every sun letter, the lamb cannot have school. All the sun letters, the lamb cannot have school. So hal ata على الإنسان moon letter. حين من الدهر sun letter because of the shadda. حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا إنا خلقنا الإنسان we still have alif إنا خلقنا الإنسان. You see, the moment you had you know that it's a what? It's a moon letter. إنا خلقنا الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج نبتليه فجعلناه سميعا بصيرا إنا هديناه السبيل. Now, yes, here. هديناه السبيل. هديناه السبيل. Exactly, sin. Moon letter or sun letter? Sun letter. هديناه السبيل. Now we have sin. If you are listening to it, you think, but you will think that there is no alif or lam, but there is alif or lam. The word is as-sabila. It's a fi sabilillah, fi sabilillah. People don't know what is fi sabilillah. What fi sabilillah means? Huh? It's not you give to Allah, no. Give for the what? For the you can translate it for the sake of Allah, because if you say for the sake of Allah, you will say lillahi. This is for the sake of Allah. But fi sabilillahi, in the what? In the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Give it. That's why people translate it for the sake of Allah. Before the moment that you take the path, that means you are going because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's say this line. We call this line sabil. Sabil, it means what? The road, the way, the path. You understand? So fi sabilillah, in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You understand? Give in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, and then Allah is saying here, Inna hadaynahu sabila. We, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we guide him to what? For the sake of Allah? No, in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, as-sabil means the path. As-sabila. So you see, you are reading the alif, and then you avoid the lam. As-sabila. So sin is it? Sin is a what? A sun letter. And if you say inna hadaynahu hus sabila. So let's say هديناه هديناه. You see this ha dhamma, you connect it automatically with the what? With the sin. Inna hadaynahu sabila. You don't need to read this and this on. It's off. Inna hadaynahu sabila. So the moment you say as-sabila, you know that it's a sound letter. That means sin is what? It's a sound letter. Imma shakiran wa imma kafura. Inna a'tadna. Let's finish this one and then we stop there. Inna a'tadna lil kafirina. What do you see? Lil kafirina. Huh? That's a mullera. What is the mullera? Lil kafirina. Huh? The kaf. Kaf is a mullera. We have kaf. Al kafirina. You see? Al kafirina. So inna a'tadna lil kafirina. We prepared for who? For disbelievers. We prepared for them. What did we prepare for them? Inna a'tadna lil kafirina salasilan wa aghlalan wa sa'ira. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us from that. طيب. The last one is what? إنا أعتدنا للكافرين سلاسل وأغلالا وسعيرا. إن الأبرار إن الأبرار إن الأبرار. No. Remember the noon is before the alif wal lam. Inna innal al alif al abrara. Innal abrara yashrabuna min ka'sin kana mizajuha kafura. You understand? Then you go by that. Aynan yashrabu biha ibadullah. Let's finish with this. Allah. Huh? The meaning in Arabic is day. Alif and lam means day. Anything that you see has alif or lam in Arabic, that means you will add what? Day. 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 That's why in Arabic they call it al-ma'rifah. You know what you're talking about. You understand? You know who you're talking about. Let's say example. Al-waladu, the boy. You cannot say al-waladu boy. No. Waladun is what? Boy. But the moment you add al, you have to say what? The boy. You know who you're talking about. That's why they call it al-ma'rifah. Knowing, something that you know. Allah. Do you know Allah? Yes, we know Allah. An-Nabiyyu. You know the prophet that you're talking about. But if you say Nabiyun, prophet, which one? Anyone. Waladun, which one? Anyone. Masjidun, any masjid. But the moment you add alif or lam, that means you know the masjid you are talking about. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala know what he's talking about. And everyone know what is al-qari'ah. You understand? And then that's why they said al-haqqa, mal-haqqa. The moment he said al-haqqa, what does the haqqa mean? The truth. You understand? He said al-haqqa. Allah is swearing with al-haqqa, the truth. You understand? Mal-haqqa. What is the truth? Mal-haqqa. What is the truth? You understand? So it's like Allah is teaching us. You know, the truth, I swear by what? By the truth. Mal-haqqa. What is the truth that I swear? You understand? This is deep. So anytime Masere you find alif or lam on something, That means that alif wal lam means what? They. Al-ma'rifa, exactly. And nakira means something that you don't know. Nakira, raw. If you say nakira, like something raw, like let's say al-qamaru, right? Al-qamaru, al-qamaru. And then you said what? Qamarun. Al al-qamaru, and you say qamarun. What is the difference between these two? All are the same meaning. All are the same meaning. We're talking about specific term. So what is the difference between these two? Maseri, you ask the question. The moon, huh? This is the moon. Why? Why? Why do you say the moon? Why you say there? Because of Alif Allah. What about this? How are you going to translate this in English? Moon. What moon? It can be any moon. You understand? But we know that we only have one moon, right? But if you say moon, it can be the moon that you see in America. It can be the moon that you see in your country. It can be the moon that you see in anyone, anywhere. But the moment you say the moon, that means you know what moon you are talking about. You got it? If you say Kamal, if you say Kamal, something is what? What is the meaning of Kamal?
Complete.
Kamal, something is complete. So you say Kamalun, complete. What complete are you talking about? You don't know. But if the moment you say Al Kamalu, that means you say they're complete. You know what is what? What is complete. Al Kamalu, that's why they say Al Kamalu Lillahi. Because everything in this world is not complete. Everything. Everything in this world is not what? Is not complete. The only thing that is complete is what? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why they said Al Kamalu Lillahi. The complete is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You understand? Yes, the dunya will finish. If you are a man, you will what? You will die. If you are a what? A woman, you will die. If you are a human being, you will die. If you are a jinn, you will die. If you are an angel, you will die. Anything is not complete. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala complete. That's why the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is very important to add al on it. As-Sami'u, Al-Basiru, Al-Ghafuru, Ar-Rahimu. You understand? All of them have al because you know who the person is. So that's the meaning of al. And then so now let's finish with this. The homework will be you give me the moon letters and the sun letters. That's it. Just go by the surah. If you want to practice, don't go by the book. Open any surah and start reading. Then you go by how you read. And then like where we do Surah Al-Insan. If you say Hal ata al-insan, al-insan. So alif is a moon letter. Min ad-dahri, ad-dahri. So dal is a sun letter. You go by that, and then you will at the end of the day you will find the moon letters, you will find the sun letters. Then you know how to read it, inshallah. So any question about this before we go? I remember this alif wal lam, we did it, in the class. And I told you the meaning of alif wal lam is there. There. So anything that you see alif wal lam on, you know that it's ma'rifah, it's knowing. They don't you know it already. Now. And then all the names are ma'rifah. All the names in Arabic. All the names are ma'rifah. The name of people. They are ma'rifah. It's known. If I say Maseri here, If I say Kamal, that means it's Kamal. If I say Muhammad, yes. No. So all the names are Marifa without Alif or Lam.
Okay.
It's automatically, you don't have to put Alif or Lam on the names. No.
So it's only for the human, right?
Huh?
Not for the other trees. If I say the tree.
No, 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 not for the trees. It's not for the trees. Yeah, the objects now. You understand? It's the name of all the names of the human being are Ma'arifa. You understand? Yes, and the other thing are Nekira. Hmm. Because if you look at the name of, give me one name from the this thing, the not the humans, the
Mice.
mice. If you say mice, is it one mice, specific mice? All the mice. It can be 1,000 mice here. If you say mice, is mice. Cat is what? Cat. You understand? Tiger is tiger. The tiger have name other than tiger? Yes, but the humans, they have different what names. If I say Muhammad, I know this is Muhammad. You understand? If I say Adam, I know this is Adam. So all the names are what? Huh? Okay. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.